Hi, I'm Jeff. This is Tropical Plants at 53 degrees north. I'm not standing under the sun here, I'm standing under the grow light, that's why I've got a shiny head. Today I want to ask you for some advice. I'm interested in my Coelogyne Cristata, which seems to have a little problem with it. And I've got a couple of plants to show you as well, so I'll just turn you around and let's get cracking. Okay, so we're back. So here is my Coelogyne Cristata. So I'll just get it down so we can have a little look. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll tell you a little bit about its history. So first of all, this Coelogyne Cristata, I've had it for about 2 years now. It began as a division, I think. It was from my local Orchid Society auction. It didn't cost very much at all. There was only like, I don't know, half a dozen of these what now look like kind of shriveling up pseudo bulbs in the middle, and since then it's put a number of pseudo bulbs on. They're quite plump. The two latest ones are that one and that one, and on the face of it, I mean, you can see all these with the new leaves are the new pseudo bulbs, but like I say, those are the two latest. On the face of it, it looks really healthy, and I haven't done anything out of the ordinary with it. I would say I have not really give it a dry winter rest, in as much as I haven't withheld water when it's looked like it really needed it. I have lowered the water, but only as you would do at this time of year anyway. If you're new to my channel, click the subscribe button, ding the notification bell, and you won't miss any updates. By looking at the pot and feeling the weight of it, and if it was still wet, then obviously I've not been giving it any water. It's basically just not going through the same amount of water because it's cooler. Since I moved over to my warm side and cool side, so the cool side is now going down to 8 to 10 degrees, and you can see, I mean, I watered this a few weeks ago and you can see it is still, it's not as wet as it looks actually. That's just kind of around the edges of the pot, but I'm not going to give it any water as of yet, because it is clearly, it clearly has enough moisture in there for now. I put these holes around the bottom to make sure it dried out, because the roots don't go that deep. It was a case of I needed to repot it. I think this was October last year. October last year, and I needed a wide pot. I didn't have like one of these net pots or one of these wider, shallower pots. This was all I had, so this had the widest edge to it, that the biggest diameter pot, and it was probably a little bit deep, to be honest. That might be something I need to look into in the future. So my question is, if anybody can help me answer this, it looks perfectly healthy. It's possibly sulking a little bit because I repotted it in October. It's never flowered for me yet. Maybe that's to do with the conditions I've had it in. Maybe it's to do with the fact that it was a young division or the repot. But I want to show you something which I've not seen on anybody else's Coelogyne Cristatas. Look at this. Look at the colour of these leaves. And every leaf is the same. The top looks perfectly healthy, but underneath, and it's only happened this last couple of months, underneath they've all gone this brown colour. And I've had my magnifying glass on it. I've looked as close as I can. There's no bug on there that I can see anyway, unless it's like microscopic. There's certainly no spider mites on it. It feels as smooth as anything. Nothing coming off on my fingers. But yeah, that one's not too bad. It's just going underneath there. But why has it gone? Why have they gone like this underneath? Has anybody else had this happen to the Coelogyne Cristata? And if so, what's causing it? And is it going to create a problem? I mean, the plant looks really healthy. So I don't know. Answers on a postcard, or answers into the comments, please. So I'll just stick this back. That's really the main focus of this video. I just wanted to know if anybody could help me with that, and perhaps give me some pointers as to what's happening with it. I don't know whether, I'm just looking now, whether the bulbs are actually going like that as well. You can see something on the bulb there, can't you? Which is a similar kind of colour. Struggling to focus there. I have no idea. Supposed to be an easy one, isn't it, Cristata? it comes off. I don't know, I've only just noticed it on the bulbs. I'll have to have a closer look at that. So yeah, I was going to show you a couple of plants. If anybody saw my Masdevallia Ignea video a while back, a few more have opened up now. It's looking very Ignea-like, very fire red. But I'll do another video on that when they all open up, because that's going to look really, really nice. I've still got the sweet sugar in bloom. A few of the blooms are kind of going over now. What else was I going to show you? Yeah, since I opened this warmer side up, plants have really, like within a day or two, the difference was phenomenal. The Tradescantia are just going absolutely crazy. I mean, I don't know if you can remember what these were like originally. They're just, honestly, this massive amount of growth has only been like this last week since I made this side to like a minimum of like 16, 17 at night, 18, 19 during the day. Look at the size of this thing. This was only a little cutting last year. I love that one. I love all the different colours on it. It's all one plant. Unbelievable. All one plant. Look at all the variation in the leaves. The Zebrina over here. Just grab hold of that one. That's another one that's turning into a nice little bushy plant. I keep getting some nice flowers. If anybody's on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. Tropical Plants at 53 degrees, funnily enough. It's actually in the description if you want to find the link. These cuttings of Zebrina down here keep coming up with some flowers, and they're really pretty. They only last a day, but you get quite a number of them on the end. And there's another one here. This one is, I don't know what this one's called, Purpurea, I think it is, Tradescantia Purpurea. Yeah, this one was a cutting that came via the internet, and that's going to flower as well. But they're quite a surprise, the flowers, because they are quite pretty, considering we really grow them for the leaves. And this one as well, going crazy. But other things that have grown, I don't know if you remember my Streptocarpus cuttings that I took at the wrong time of year, but as you can see, beginning to happen. That's Streptocarpus Bethan, and we've got the polka dot purple there beginning to come. I've just took the lids off them because I thought, well, they've got the heat now, they've definitely got the bottom heat, now they've got the top heat as well. They may well, you know, do better with a bit of light on them. What else is happening? My black-eyed Susan, Thunbergia Brownie over here, has begun to bloom. It's had like flowers on it for, well, it's had buds on it for a month or two, but it's only now beginning to, now it's got some temperatures, it's going to take off again. And like I say, I keep it short. I just really wanted to know about the Coelogyne Cristata. Oh, and my how not to pot a cattleya. You can see there down in the corner there, we've got a root coming, and that's definitely, that growth there, that eye is definitely on its way up. So yeah, just a very brief one for today. I just wanted to ask about that Cristata and show a couple of things while we were here. So everything's in its new home now. We've got plants in the right places. We've got the cool growers over here, and we've got the warm growers over there. And this door is proving to be a pain in the behind because I don't like keep rolling it up and down. So I have purchased something else. This is like a curtain with a magnet down the middle. This was £23. The only problem with it is that even though it's wider than the one you can see, it's quite wide. It's 140 centimetres wide, big drop of 240 centimetres. Could have done that the other way around, to be honest. I'm going to have to narrow my door because I need something for the like some kind of frame for it to go on. I'm not going to narrow it that much. I mean, the side on the right is a lot wider than the side on the left, so I'm just going to put another upright here just to bring it in a little bit, and then hopefully I can have this door in place and I'll just be able to walk through it without having to keep rolling it up. It's trial and error, isn't it? Okay, so I said I'd keep it short. So if you enjoyed it and you want to see some more, drop me a like, comment would be very useful, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.